news service of Safira Radio. Today is Sunday the 6th of August. On this day in 1890, supercentenarian Emma Verona Johnston was born. From June 2004, she was recognised as the oldest person in the USA and the second oldest in the world. She passed away at the age of 114. A supercentenarian is someone who has reached the age of 110 or more. This age is achieved by about 1 in 1,000 centenarians. According to the Gerontology Research Group, around 3 to 450 such people live worldwide, with about 70 verified by the GRG. Today, in Warsaw's parish of Paul of Tarsus, the main theme is love. The teaching is drawn from the first 5 verses of the 9th chapter of the letter to the Romans. In times of global challenges, the Christian tradition highlights kenotic love as the key to individual transformation and a better society. Are we ready for the challenge of love? Learn more on our station's website at radiosafira.com. Pope Francis jokingly admitted that he was a victim of the Holy Spirit during his election as Pope 10 years ago. In an interview with the Spanish magazine Vida Nueva, he also talked about the idea of appointing a representative for talks with Russia and Ukraine and a possible trip to Kosovo. Despite physical limitations, Francis does not intend to step down from office. In our homeland of Italy, we know our limits and possibilities concerning democracy, but elsewhere we think it is unwavering. In Africa, however, democracy is uncertain and can be manipulated to benefit the current autocrat. Father Mauro R. Menino of the Association of African Missions expressed this view about the situation in Africa in the context of the recent coup in Niger. In the first week of August in Siemia Titsi, the feast of the prophet Elijah, the patron of the local church, was celebrated. Festivities began on the 1st of August with an all-night vigil, followed by 2 liturgies and a procession. The event gathered faithful and local authorities. Bishop Warsanofius called for the spreading of faith and drawing inspiration from Saint Elijah. In Warsaw, the Orthodox celebrated the feast of Mary Magdalene, patroness of the Metropolitan Cathedral, a symbol of the capital's Praga. The celebrations began with an all-night vigil, followed by liturgies, a procession, and a homily by Archbishop Gregory. Metropolitan Sawa emphasized the importance of the cathedral in church life and encouraged emulation of St. Mary's attitude. The festivities also prompted reflections on the history of Orthodoxy in Poland. The annual meeting of the Methodist Church in Liberia sparked a debate on the church's future and disagreements over same-sex marriage. Bishop Samuel Quire formed a committee to consider possible division. Some groups desire separation, others unity. Unresolved issues complicate the situation, and LGBT-related splits affect churches on all continents. Hong Kong. Members of the Agape Mennonite Church in Sha Tin continue to broadcast their services on Facebook despite eased pandemic restrictions. Hong Kong is going through a tough period. Government restrictions on religious activities and political divisions among the faithful do not facilitate social integration for the Mennonites. The church draws comfort and hope from faith, emphasizing that eternal glory will be the reward for present tribulations. In England, there has been a 98% reduction in single-use plastic bag usage since charges were introduced in 2015. The price was initially 5 pence, now it's 10 pence. Environmental activists welcomed the data and called on the government to consistently act for green initiatives. Swedish research has shown that AI-assisted analysis can identify 20% more cases of breast cancer than standard examination. Moreover, radiologists' workload in reading test results has reduced by 44%. The study points to AI as a safe alternative to conventional methods, but experts emphasize that further observation is needed to confirm the findings. The number of tigers in Bhutan has increased by 27% since 2015, reaching 131 individuals, thanks to conservation efforts, including community support programs and habitat improvement. In India, a 6% increase in tigers was noted over the past year, and the country is now home to about 75% of the world's population of these big cats. That's all in today's news service. Stay tuned to Safira FM. May God bless us all.